SK Innovation E&S lands 300,000 barrels of Australian condensate at Incheon in early August. It is the first oil cargo from a gas field the company helped develop 14 years ago. 68.5% of SK Innovation's crude still came from the Middle East as of March. LG Electronics became the first Korean company to win NVIDIA certification for a 600-kilowatt liquid cooling unit. And Hanwha Ocean's second quarter operating profit nearly doubled to 736.1 billion won, or $501 million, while it lines up a Chilean submarine bid. It's Tuesday, July 28th. Let's take a look at a key development in Korea's industry sector. Middle East supply disruption has pushed Korean refiners to secure barrels they own rather than barrels they buy. AI data center construction is pulling Korean industrial suppliers into parts of the chain they did not serve before. Shipbuilding and tires show the same pattern, with Korean suppliers moving up the value chain in export markets. Here's what the numbers show. SK Innovation E&S will bring 300,000 barrels of Barossa condensate through Incheon in early August, the first draw on an annual entitlement of 1.1 million barrels. The field produces 3 million barrels of condensate and 3.7 million tons of LNG a year over a life of more than 20 years, with Santos holding 50%, SK Innovation E&S 37.5%, and Japan's JERA 12.5%. 68.5% of SK Innovation's crude came from the Middle East as of March, against 24.7% from the Americas, 3.7% from Asia, and 3.1% from Africa. LG Electronics cleared NVIDIA certification for a 600-kilowatt coolant distribution unit, the first Korean company to do so. Hanwha Ocean posted 736.1 billion won in second quarter operating profit, about $501 million, up 98% from a year earlier. Hyundai Glovis lifted its China-origin finished vehicle volumes by 93%, and Doosan Enerbility took back-to-back orders for core equipment on Units 5 and 6 of a Chinese nuclear plant. So what does this mean for supply chain managers tracking Korean industry? Earlier, we said 68.5% of SK Innovation's crude still comes from the Middle East. Here's what that actually means for you. An entitlement of 1.1 million barrels a year is small against that base, but these are equity barrels rather than contracted ones, and they feed a dedicated condensate unit at SK Incheon Petrochem that converts them into naphtha and paraxylene. The first Barossa cargo docks at Incheon in early August. Watch whether LG Electronics converts that NVIDIA certification into placements on data center builds. And Hanwha Ocean's talks with the Chilean Navy are the next test of whether Korean yards turn Navy modernization programs into submarine contracts. That's today's AI Prism, Industry Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.